Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is September 26th, Saturday, and on this day in 1954, Yogi Berra, Hall of Famer, plays his only game at third, and Mickey Mantle plays shortstop. I'm kind of wondering what the story is behind that. Like, did Yogi come out one day and go, "Hey, man, I bet you I can play third?" And they're like, "No, I bet you can't." And they made some bet on it, and and who are they playing that they let him do that? Like, what's the background? Guess we'll never know. I'm sure someone does. Anyway, on to hobby news and chatter. 3 tips on how to use market movers article found. I mentioned that because it inspired me to put together a video I'll be dropping probably later this weekend on 3 things I use market movers for, and 3 things I think are unique to market movers. But I did like the article; it's inspiring, and I like sharing some cool articles I find. Also, a great article on the Vin Scully auction that just took place recently. So I'll share that. Today in the hobby. So Hobby Hotline is this morning, depending on when this went out. Now this is getting posted around 5 or 6 tonight, so it probably has already taken place. Sports Card Live is tonight. Sports Card Live After Hours is tonight as well. There's a whole bunch of other content on Fridays. Some football content normally on Friday afternoons as well. What did you miss yesterday? Well, I mentioned LDN Cards did the CR7 box rip. That's the Christian Ronaldo number 7. They had that special set. Very interesting rip, and I'm really glad he did the rip. I'm surprised how fast he got this. This product went on sale last Tuesday, the 23rd. Sold out within hours, and he was ripping his on was it Friday yesterday? So we'll go over that. Slab Stocks 101. I mentioned that was dropped yesterday. Great content. I'll just highlight a few of those. Day in the Life of Store Owner Part 2. Friday Night Lights with Card Currency. 2 great guys. 2 great content providers I've been following. Card Currency and Skull Brothers. We'll talk about that in a moment. 4 trending soccer cards from Card Hour. And don't forget, sports cards are fun. A great clip that I'll share with you in a moment. So let's jump into it. So quickly, off a sports card. Sports Card Investor is the 3 tips on how to use market movers. Pretty cool article. Highlight real quickly, review pop counts. Market movers isn't the only tool it does that. There's a lot of tools out there, but I do think having pop counts, readily available is very important for, collectors, investors today. Being able to compare, I think the next tip was, I forget what it was. Tracking trends. Oh, here it was. Comparing, a PSA 9 or PSA 10 to BGS 9.5. Looking at the differences and variations. Cool things. A lot of tools do this. I wanted to put together a video, which I'll be dropping later on, that are 3 things that I think only Market Movers does. Again, I'm a Market Movers user, not an employee. So I'd love to get your feedback. If you agree with me later on, you'll see that video coming out. Anyway, Vin Scully collection auction topped by championship ring. Just a brief article here from Sports Collector Daily. Talks about the auctions. Auctions have been very hot lately. I've never participated in any of these. I'm wondering if any of you have and what your thoughts are on these. LDN Cards. So he does the break here of this the Christian Ronaldo curated set, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was really good. He makes some good points. So this box was $50 a box. There's 20 in a case, and you get 1 auto per case. So you get 1 Cristiano Ronaldo auto for roughly $1,000, which is not actually terrible. You're not making a lot of money off that, but it's not terrible when you think about it. So if you hit 1 out of 1 of 20, you're doing really well. Looking at these cards, I'm really glad he opened them. It made me just think, what are they doing, man? Apparently, I think Cristiano Ronaldo picked the cards out. So here's a picture of him as a child. And again, you have pictures. So I'll say one thing. None of the pictures are with him in his athletic gear that's licensed, right? Because I think Top says limited on what they can put him in. But it was an interesting rip. Let me just say I appreciate it. I'm probably going to hold mine when I get it. I don't think I'm going to rip it. I don't think I'm going to sell it either. I'm probably going to hold it because it's unique. I wonder how it'll be taken in the market. Slab Stocks. Mentioned this yesterday. These guys have been dropping some phenomenal content. Really, they've made me, I don't mean to be negative here, but why would I try to repeat what these guys are doing? They've really put together some good stuff. I'm leaving some comments on them, but they cover everything. Buying strategies, eBay sales data tutorial, how to list sports cards on eBay. I learned a little bit from some of these. Again, really, really big fan of what they're doing here. The gamble versus the invest. And what I really like, too, is these are short videos, guys. They're easy to digest, easy to listen to. Just a big fan of Slab Stocks and what they're doing there with their free content and their free platform. Sports Collector Day in the Life of. This is from Collector 2, Card Collector 2. Great video. I'm not going to go into all details, but very interesting, worth following. Just makes you realize there's a hustle, man, in the sports card business. It's fun business, but you got to hustle. You're working. So Sports Card Talk Show had on Card Currency two of my favorites. One of my first guys I was on with a collaboration with these two gentlemen, Sports Card Talk, months ago, and Card Currency I've been following. He's been following me. Big fan of what he's doing with his son. So just great to listen to these two guys collaborate. It's very cool. Makes me just love the hobby and love seeing what content providers are doing, putting stuff together. Card Hour, one of my favorite soccer providers here, does a great video on trending sports cards, right? Breaks down with his data, his information, gives you his insight. And again, with soccer being hot, I think this is one of the best soccer channels to listen to. I really like this, and I like In the Pitch are my two favorites. And I'd probably give this one a little advantage. I just like Card Hours coming from it. This gentleman, is in Europe. He's been following sports. He makes a living off of sports. So I dig what his content is. Lastly, Rich, aka the Happy Collector, really great guy. You see this guy all over TikTok. There's a lot of great stuff. He puts some short videos up on YouTube, and this is a great one. He basically says, remember, this is supposed to be fun. Whether you're recording a video or not, or you're flipping a card or not, hopefully you're having fun. And I think that's one thing that we can all agree that most people are having fun in the hobby. It's fun to get a fun card that you like, or to flip a card that you didn't think had value, or to have a card that's worth money that you can hold on to. Whatever it might be, a lot of people are enjoying the hobby. So I hope you're enjoying the hobby. I appreciate your time. I keep forgetting to ask for subscribers until the end, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. We're going to get to where we need to be going anyway. I got a plan. We're going to keep pushing forward. I appreciate all your feedback, comments, suggestions, new content. Keep it coming. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Stay safe.